situated in Mito, Ibaraki. It's a mid-sized city, and I really like it. The recruiters did a really good job in placing me in a location that would suit me because you are living abroad. The weather's really comfortable for me. We have all 4 seasons. There's no snow, which is great because I'm from California. But Mito has a lot of interesting things. Japan has 3 really large parks. One of them, Kairaku-en, is in Mito, Ibaraki. So it's really nice to go see. There's temples and shrines, but also there's a large park. There's a huge lake where I like to go running. But there's restaurants everywhere. Outside of Japanese food, there's lots of international food, Indian food, Italian food, Spanish food. There's even a Hawaiian restaurant that's just around my house, not even a 2-minute walk from my place. Beyond that, Mito, it's a smaller size city, but if you do want to do other things, there's a train that takes you to adjacent towns. There's other large parks, shopping malls, all really within a 15-minute radius. Coming to Japan, it's a little nerve-wracking. You think about making friends, especially if you don't speak the language like I don't. But people here are really nice. Outside of the students you meet, the students actually will introduce you to their own friends, and they'll actually invite you to do lots of things. I've been to lots of different events. I've been to cherry blossom viewing parties. I've been to barbecues. I also went to an overnight stay in an adjacent town to go to a hot spring and go sightseeing to waterfalls and hikes. So there's lots of things to do. Beyond that, there's a lot of different bars. People, depending on the city you are in, I'm in a mid-sized city, but people do like to talk, and especially if you go to a foreigner bar, you'll meet lots of other foreigners that you can speak to, but even people who really are interested in speaking English and can't, and it's really, really easy to make friends here. I do a lot of traveling out here. Usually you'll have about 3 one-week periods, vacations, with another 5 days that you can assign. I've been to Tokyo countless times, Kyoto several times, Osaka, Nara, Kobe, Hiroshima, Nikko. I've been to a lot of different, at least over 20 places in Japan. I've had my parents visit me. My mother, she visited twice. Next year, my brothers will be visiting. I've even had my best friend and former coworkers come out and visit me. There's a lot of things to do, even if you're doing it multiple times. It's a neat experience. I've been to Roppongi in Tokyo, which is a huge clubbing district, with my coworkers, and that was a lot of fun. But then when my best friend came, it was a little more interesting. One thing you'll learn out here is they have izakayas, which they have nomihodai, which for you Westerners don't know is it's unlimited alcohol for usually 2 hours. I told my friend, and a lesson I learned the hard way myself, take it slowly. There's several types of ongoing trainings that you can attend after your initial training. Obviously there's the follow-up training, but beyond that there's counseling training where you learn to counsel your students better and also focus on their goals, but also learning on how to extract from them what their challenges are, and not just on a superficial level, but actually getting to the root of the problem and addressing it, diagnosing it, and then helping you as a teacher reach them and teach them those lessons better. There's also other ongoing lessons too for children's classes. Those are really beneficial because children change day to day, so you get to hear a lot of different input from other teachers, and you get a lot of insight as to what works or doesn't work, and I apply that to my own classes, which have really helped out. So simple little games can make a whole huge difference in your day-to-day class with children. So I'm in a mid-sized school, and it's a pretty good mix of people. It's myself and one other foreign teacher. There are 2 full-time Japanese staff as well as 2 part-time Japanese staffers, so 6 teachers in all, as well as our manager and assistant manager. Everyone's really friendly, so it's really a big team atmosphere. If you ever have any problems, you can speak to anyone, manager, head teacher, whenever anyone's available. We're all in the same boat, so they really want you to be successful, especially in reaching and teaching the students. And it's a lot of fun to teach the students. Everyone has different backgrounds, so you meet lots of different engineers or high school students. You even teach retired individuals. So you have lots of different insight. They have their own little anecdotes and stories, and it's and it's really interesting to be part of their success. A lot of people want to either go to a really good university or they're applying for some sort of job. So English is really important to them, and they're really motivated, and it's just a good feeling to be part of their success.